Hi, I'm Tot. I'm a redhead.
Hi, I'm Nightwing, but I'm actually Izie.
Hi, I'm AJ, and I'm almost literally blind.
Anyway, this is the Stoop Box. Hi, welcome to our pilot episode. We have no idea what we're doing.
Pilot episode. Speaking of pilots, our topic for today is Voltron.
Oh, don't say it like that, like a TV show announcer.
Well, just
You told me to... Okay.
whatever.
Okay, fine! Go talk about your nerd old Voltron.
You're literally going to talk about the same thing. Anyway, but before we get on the topic of Voltron, both new and the reboot episode, I can't speak. Before we get on to the reboot, we will be talking about the original series. Okay. The original series aired in 1980. I don't exactly remember the year, but it was an American-made cartoon, contrary to the belief that people, thought it was a Japanese cartoon.
Like
which is not.
weeaboos.
Like, the weeaboo.
Like weeaboos!
It's a American series, which is why it got more popular in the States than it did in Japan. It eventually did move to Japan, I think. I don't exactly remember, because I wasn't born in the 80s.
Really?
No. That's
sure?
Really surprising, isn't it?
Man.
I guess, being Asian, it kind of helps with my looks and stuff. Looking young.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry, you wouldn't look that young if you were born in the 80s.
Well, no, because
Okay,
Asian skin.
Like, Tati, have you seen me?
You're beautiful.
Okay, anyway, back to the original Voltron.
But yeah, original Voltron, it did, it was very popular in the States, but in my personal opinion, I think I like it a bit better than the reboot, which is a very,
Which is interesting, because, you hate Voltron.
Yeah, it is, because actually, when I compare Voltron to the other, robot, I'm gonna say anime at the time, like, Voltus 5, I don't remember the rest of the names.
You can't even name them. Wow.
It's
there's
okay.
Voltus 5, which is the most popular
How
one.
fake can you be?
I know. I totally forgot the other names though. Like they're okay. Other than Voltus 5 and the other Gundam series,
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers doesn't count. There's another series I forgot, but
Power Rangers.
I'll probably remember it later and probably edit it in. Anyway,
No, you won't.
Yes, you will.
I will. I'm in charge of audio.
Are you gonna do like a random soundbite like in the middle of the podcast?
Yeah. Anyway, so with the new reboot and also season 2 that came out for the new Voltron, I compared the two because I kind of watched halfway through season 1, so that that makes my opinion like invalid, but I have an opinion.
Wow, says a lot about you, Izie.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, personally, I do like the original better because it was a bit more diverse when it came to, like, characters.
Wait, sorry, what do you mean a bit more diverse? Like, are we talking about the fact that current Voltron has, like, sorry, unpopular opinion, but, like, no character development whatsoever?
Exactly. What happened with the old Voltron, there actually was a female on their team, and I believe that she was the one that actually originated the team. Like, she was actually a part of the team, not like how they changed everything yet. And I think another thing I don't like about the new Voltron is that they really, like, messed up Alora's character. I think. Yeah.
Okay, why don't we talk about the new Voltron?
Okay, you guys can start talking about that.
Because Season 2 just dropped, but we're not going to do spoilers. But Season 2 dropped, and it reminded me of the fact that I've spent too much time, like, within the fandom, reading fan works and, like, looking at fan art and whatnot, because I started watching Season 2, and I was like, now I remember why I didn't initially like Voltron.
Oh. Well,
So, AJ, you want to get in on this?
I mean, I kind of liked Voltron, but it was more just, like, my friends kept hyping me up about it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll give it a try. And it took me a while to, like, actually get into it.
Well, you know why? Because, like, the first episode is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the whole thing is like, oh, cool, space is a thing that exists, right? And then, like, all the aliens, first of all, speak English. Voltron, their saving grace of, like, the entire universe, is an Earth lion, okay? Literally, again, everyone speaks English. What is that? Also, all the aliens that you encounter are, like, humanoid.
Can I just say that all the aliens that they encounter remind me of, like, Ben 10?
Wait, guys, I remember two other robot animes. So it's Mazinger Z and Gigantor. Gigantor is like the oldest one. It actually originated, I believe, in 1950 or 1960. I don't really remember. But yeah,
cool.
Like even Mazinger Z was like pretty bad, and I'm comparing. Yeah, like it was pretty bad, but I still prefer it over Voltron, and that's saying something.
I mean, this isn't to say that we don't like Voltron. I know, Izie, you don't. I'm like kind of into it, but I think that's because the characters are really based on a lot of stereotypes.
They are, really.
Like, people are kind of... The fandom is at the point where they're guessing things about the characters.
And they're right.
Yeah.
Except, okay, sorry, one spoiler from Season 2, I promise it's not major. Everyone got it wrong. Everyone thought Lance was gonna be the guy who likes puns, but he's not.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry, I just ruined all of Season 2 for you.
Because, like, the thing about it is, like, I watch shows, and I'm just there for the ride. I don't usually get too involved with the fandom. I just see it everywhere, but I'm never, like, involved in it. So I'm kind of just, like, whenever I see something, like, say, for example, I see a lot of, like, Voltron on my dash. Like, it gets me kind of interested to watch it, just to see, like what I know, like, based on, like, what I've seen.
Yeah,
but, like, I don't
I
know,
feel that.
I don't get too into it sometimes, so I'm just kind of, like, whenever I see people, like, nitpicking, or, like, kind of doing, like, these theories and everything like that, like, I don't mind it, but I'm kind of just, like, I don't know anything about it. I'm just there for the ride, and I just go
I get
with
that.
it.
It's that's why I'm late to a lot of shows or like things that are super popular, because I'm like, oh, there's a thing on my dash, I guess it's alright, and then I like don't pay attention to it for a really long time. That's how I got into Yuri on Ice. It was like 8 episodes in, and I was like, yeah, alright, I guess I'll watch it.
Yeah, that's another thing that kind of like ruins shows for me, is sometimes the fandom. Also, I'm gonna send this picture.
Sorry, sometimes
most
the
of the time.
fandom.
But
it's
also,
like always the fandom.
I'm gonna send you guys this picture, or like it'll be on screen, where this robot is dabbing, but it's from like the 1970s. But it's anyway, because I'm looking up other giant robot Japanese shows, which is cool.
Evangelion?
Like Ultraman. No, I'm not counting like that. I guess Evangelion is like different. But
is it?
It's no, because I'm basing it all on like the trope that, oh, here's a team, here's a giant robot,
okay.
Here's a dead father.
Here's a dead father?
Shinji, get in the robot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to... what was the other name of the show? I don't know. My dad really liked it, too. I'm gonna have to ask him later, or I'm probably gonna remember it, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, the fandoms for a lot of fandoms are something that ruins the show and or, you know, comic whatever for me.
Undertale!
Oh my god.
Homestuck and Undertale.
No, Homestuck was okay for a while. Like, the fandom
we'll talk about Homestuck another time.
Sorry,
but yeah, when it comes to the Voltron fandom, I didn't get into it. I only started watching it because, like, well, it's on Netflix all the time, and, you know, I have Netflix. I might as well try it to see what the hype's about. It has 5 stars on Netflix, which is probably rigged, TBH, because there's some problems with it.
Some?
A lot. But yeah. And then the fandom's like, oh my god, I love it. And then I see, like, all this, like, NSFW Voltron stuff on my dash.
God,
and I'm like, is this very necessary?
Literally the other day, someone sent me, like, I can't believe this is real, and they sent me Softcore, Karan, and Pidge.
Well, oh, that's...
No.
And I was like, excuse me?
No, please, no.
Yeah.
Also, a thing about, like, when it comes to this fandom, I feel like maybe the creators, this tends to happen a lot in, like, newer series and video games and stuff. I feel that sometimes they might be queer baiting. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you
what
like,
do you mean
don't
might
think
be?
so.
Like, that show is 100% queer baiting. Why do you think everyone ships Lance and Keith?
You're right. But yeah, so I guess like you can say that it is queer baiting, and that's something that kind of bothers me. I'm kind of like, when I watch or, read something, and I know the original source, like, so let's say, like, Batman. I read the comic book, so I know a lot of the storyline. So when I go to see, like, Suicide Squad or something else like that, I get super disappointed because that's not how it goes. I'm one for sticking to source material, and if I'm comparing the new Voltron to the old Voltron, it is very, very different. And, of course, I am open to, like, different things, but like, if you're trying to be, like, quote-unquote different by queerbaiting and, like, because you know your audience, it's just messed up, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, I heard from someone who's not a reliable source, who heard from someone else who may not be a reliable source. This is just, like, a thing that I heard. But apparently they're going to be exploring, like, more LGBT stuff later on. I don't know. I haven't finished season 2. I don't know what's going on with that, but...
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, when it comes to, like, the LGBT, I guess, like, reach out or whatever, I hate that they kind of toss aside the really important female characters, like Allura, or,
Yikes.
well...
Is Allura even a real character? Like...
Well, Allura, and then, kind of Allura, and then I think, Koran. Koran I have a problem with, because... Koran, like, in the original Koran, there was a character that was like Koran. I don't know if the name was Koran or not. I don't really remember. But they make Koran in the reboot like a just comic relief.
Yeah,
and it's really
they make Hunk. They make Hunk comic relief too.
Yeah. Like, they're all stereotypical characters, which is kind of like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I've seen it so many times. But
well, that's the thing. Everything in Voltron is stereotypical, and that's the reason we know, like, how the characters are, because they literally use stereotypes and let the people consuming, like, the program just be like, oh, we know this kind of character.
Yeah, but, again, with Koran, like, in the 80s cartoon, he is, like, actually, like, really smart, and, like, he tells the team, like, oh, hey, this is what you should do in this situation, and he was actually really, like, he really, like, was a major character in the 80s series, but in the, I guess that since the reboot added, like, I forgot his name, Shiro, I think?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Since they added him, because Shiro pretty much replaced, the female, lead character, they probably wanted to focus more on him, because, like, he's quote-unquote interesting, because, his scar across his face. Because he's
quote-unquote daddy. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't know, I just hate how much potential and how much nostalgia you can, like, tap into with, like, Allura and Koran, and that was my chair. Like, and then it's just all thrown away. And it's also, like, the characters are hardly developed, and again, it's, like, queer baiting for people.
Yeah.
And to have, like, a not really strong female character on, like, a popular show like that nowadays, people do question it sometimes. Like, I haven't really seen the entire first season, so I'm probably gonna get, like, backlash for it. But, like...
Wow, Izie.
Yeah.
Unfounded assumptions, opinions. No, but, like, that's valid. That makes sense.
Yeah, but, like, because once I saw, like, Allura in the new series, I was like, oh, they're definitely not going to, like, keep her in there.
Yeah. Keep her in there.
They're not gonna, they're gonna toss her aside just so we can have an angsty story about, like, how teens, find a thing and they try to make it modernized.
Oh, okay, that's another thing that really bothers me about Voltron. Literally, okay, Pidge, right, who's great with computers, just, like, hacks into all the alien technology in, like, 5 seconds. Like, I understand after a while in, like, season 2, that kind of makes sense because, like, they're familiar. I'm using they, sorry, because I do headcanon Pidge as, gender fluid. But, like, in season 1, right, at the beginning, Pidge literally hacks into, like, all kinds of alien junk, just, like, with no issues. And the whole thing is so human-centric, and it bothers me so much, because that's not at all what we should be expecting from space. We should not be expecting an enormous lion to be flying around made out of lots of mouths, like, 1 million galaxies away. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. AJ, you like Voltron. What do you...
I mean,
Good
like,
things.
Good things?
Good things.
I mean, like...
Oh, like, we just totally trashed the show.
Yeah, hold on. Before AJ, like, you know, kind of, you know, fixes his podcast, I do want to say that the new animation, sometimes it can be very, like, shoddy, but it can be very good at some points.
That's true. I was watching an episode.
I appreciate how clean it is.
Yeah, it is very nice. I just wanted to share,
sometimes
like...
the script is very, like, eh. But anyway.
Speaking of script, I just want to share, like, my favorite trope from the entire show. Literally, Zarkon is chasing them around, he loses them, but instead of trying to find them again, he goes to the bridge, right, and he goes...
Set a course for Voltron.
But they don't know where they are! And he does it, like, so dramatically, and it makes me laugh every time, because it's like, you don't know where they are.
Oh, and another thing that me and Tati discovered today about watching Voltron, we like the French dub. Please watch it.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we were streaming it today, and we were messing around with subtitles, and we're like, let's watch it German dub with Brazilian Portuguese captions, and then we were like, wait, we want to hear this. And we went through a bunch of languages, and, like, the French dub is really good.
Speaking of French dubs, you know what else is French dub that we like?
Wait, hold on,
Wow,
we're not talking. Wait, hold on.
We're not done talking about Voltron.
We're not done talking about Voltron.
Oh yeah, you want me to?
Sorry, that would have been a really, really good transition
Exactly.
right there. But,
That would have been, but hold on.
but let's ruin all of AJ's dreams.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, like, some good things about it. Let's see.
Let's see!
Let's see.
Let's see.
I can count on my fingers, like, some good things.
Well, I kind of just, I don't know. I just
Okay,
find...
here's a good thing.
Okay.
Sorry. I like the voice actors they chose.
I can't unhear Finn's voice from...
That is true, though.
Yeah, that was super off-putting, like, the first
Like,
episode.
I remember, like, I wasn't watching it, because I was just listening to it while my friends were watching it, and I was like, are you watching Adventure Time? They're like, no, we're watching Voltron. And then anytime I looked at Lance, and then I heard his voice, I can't, like, not see Finn. And that
And, like,
really
in the first
bothers me.
episode,
And it
like, when
really
he's
bothered me,
flirting
like,
with
a lot.
Allura.
That's a perfectly, that's understandable. Because, you know, when
It's
people
like
see
when-
Daniel Radcliffe, they're like, oh, it's Harry Potter. But no, he's, like, in a movie about, like, war or something.
Exactly.
Or
Like,
it's,
oh, it's Harry Potter.
that's one thing. Like, you can have one of those characters that's, like, universally recognized, or you can have someone like Vic Menigna.
Vic Mitochondria.
Shout out to Vic Menigna.
Shout out to Vic Mitochondria.
Mitochondria! Oh my god. But yeah, sorry to trash Vic Mitochondria.
Also, another
Just
one of
kidding,
my
I'm not.
favorite things about Voltron is that, like, they don't have hands whenever they form Voltron. It's just they're holding a sword in, like, a lion's mouth. And it's literally the funniest thing. I laugh at it every time for no reason. Because it's just,
Feed
like...
me, Seymour.
It's like... It's literally like if you're holding a ruler in between, like, your mouth and just swinging it around. That's literally what it is.
Do you normally fight with a ruler, AJ?
You don't?
Do you not hold
Okay, hold on.
full-size katanas in your
another
mouth?
thing about-
No, Izzy, we're settling this point.
Oh my
do
God.
do you not hold full-size katanas in your mouth?
I mean, have you not seen, like, the cool people, like, do that?
Okay.
I can't wait to have, like, my awkward talk sprite just be there for, like, the majority of me talking.
Just, like, silently staring, like, giving us the death stare.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So anyway,
Anyway.
I'm gonna go back to, like, oh my god, I remember the show now. It's called Deimos. I love that show. That was so good. It's like, it's so much better, and it's like, well, because it was made in the 70s, it's a very stereotypical, like, kind of love trope, but it's so cool, because it's one dude controlling an entire robot by himself and actually defeating monsters, instead of having to, like, last resort with his entire team, but, you know, because he doesn't have a team, because he's that cool. But yeah, it's called Deimos. Please watch it. It's on Kiss Anime.
Wait, does he hold katanas in his mouth?
No, but his robot is a lot cooler than Voltron, so, in my opinion. Because he has really cool weapons and stuff. As boxy as it is, it's really cool. Anyway, looking back at the original Voltron, the intro was so good because the voice actor for Optimus Prime is the one narrating it.
Oh.
And
I didn't know
he's
that.
using his, he's using his Optimus Prime voice, so it's like Voltron. Like, that was a very bad impression, but it's cool.
Can you do it in that voice you did earlier?
Oh, what?
The voice you did.
I don't know what voice I did.
The one where I called you out for being Batman and it made no sense.
I don't remember.
Okay, wow.
Sorry.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm like, I can't do it.
I can't do it! Izzy, you do like this very specific voice.
Anyway.
Like what?
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, if you're if you are interested in watching, because probably a majority of the Voltron fandom probably went back to watch the original, and if you're needing a recommendation for other old robot anime, I'll put some probably in the description, I guess, or I'll just say them right now. Like, Deimos was great, Voltus 5 was good. Mazinger Z is hilarious because they have a female version of Mazinger Z where she shoots breast bullets.
Excuse me?
Tati's interested.
Her name is Aphrodite A. And she has
I'm sorry,
an attack.
I need a minute.
She has an attack where she her boobs shoot. Like, her boobs would come out of the robot.
Oh. Wait, hang on. No, sorry, hang on. What is the airspeed velocity of these bullets? Is it anything at all like that one gif? Oh god, what anime was it from? Where the girl leans back and the bullet flies between her boobs?
Is that, you mean,
High School of the Dead?
High School of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You could watch a clip on YouTube. It's pretty hilarious. Like, the 70s were so great. Anyway, yeah. So that's my take on Voltron. I don't want to really say anything else because I don't have anything else to say.
Wow, because you're a nerd and you love old shows.
I do love old shows.
I just...
like the 1960s
anyway, let's
Batman.
talk about
I love it.
Let's talk about some new shows, huh? What about that for a transition?
Oh my god.
Right?
Okay, so...
We clearly know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're good at podcasts.
We are.
Okay, so Miraculous Ladybug is what we're actually going to be talking about.
Way to pick out of a bunch of new shows that just came out, Like, Stranger Things also came out. And
Listen, no, Stranger Things deserves its own episode.
Yeah, okay. We're going to talk about Miraculous Ladybug. More specifically, the new webisode that came out, I believe, a day or two ago.
Wait. Hang on. Before we start talking about that. So the Christmas episode came out.
Dabbing
It did.
Santa.
And I do have both reactions for the English and French dub. I will put those in the description and or on the video annotations, so check those out.
Okay, Izzy, you producer.
Wow, self-promotion.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah, you got
so the Christmas episode is well known for its big green Satan Claus who
Satan Claus.
dabs. He dabs every time he does something bad while singing.
I think that's the best way you can express yourself doing that.
It's just
Singing
the best way to initiate a fight.
Singing, dabbing, and doing something bad. I mean...
Like
that's
releasing
probably going to be
tarantulas
my
on
senior
people.
quote.
You say that about everything.
That's also going to be my senior quote. Okay, anyway, but yeah, are we talking about Dabbing Santa?
Yes.
Okay, so if we're gonna, generalize, how I felt about the Christmas special, the music was very sudden.
Sudden, yeah, it was. He would just, burst through a window and start singing.
My favorite part, okay, I loved, Christina V's version of, Ladybug's song. I just love how, if you've seen it, we'll probably put the clip up so you can, see how it works, but, when the ladybug lands, she just looks around, and then it's quiet. There's literally I believe there's, no audio, and then she just starts singing. Wait,
is that the one in front of the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and then
so
she
hang on.
starts
No, Ladybug, right? She doesn't know that Adrian Agreste and Shatnar are the same person. Sorry, that's, a really big spoiler.
Whoa. Oh my god. You just spoiled the show for me. I can't even watch season 2 anymore. I didn't even get through the first episode.
We don't even need to watch season 2 because, Thomas already spoiled. No, not Thomas. It was Jeremy that spoiled pretty much a lot
That's
of it
true.
for us.
Honestly.
Thanks, fandom. Anyway, so what?
But yeah, like, she doesn't know Adrian and Shatner are the same person, but, like, she finds, what does she find? The card she gave Adrian.
Oh, and the Santa hat?
For
no,
Christmas.
not the Santa hat, the card.
No. She finds the card,
both.
right? But then she sees, like, a destroyed, poster reel thing. And he's like, she's like, oh, Shat's been here, and Adrian's been here.
Maybe Shat's trying to protect Adrian.
That's literally what she says.
Literally.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Christina V for like 2 seconds. I love her voice.
I do too.
She has such a great voice.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of the English dub. Like, I've gotten used to it, but I can't watch it. I have to watch it in French.
I go there for Christina V and Bryce. Bryce was a good choice for Shatner.
I like the Korean dub.
I'm waiting for did the Korean dub come out with the Christmas episode?
I don't know, but if they did,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
watch
I
it
can check.
immediately.
Immediately.
Okay,
Okay,
now
anyway,
that we're done echoing.
the webisode. Okay, so the webisode
Oh, okay, so the webisode
that recently came out. I remember I saw it on like a lot of like people's like Instagram stories, and I was really thrown off by like how the art style was, because like really,
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's
literally
just animated.
No, like literally, like Rose's face, like where her mouth was where her nose was. Like, you know that Snapchat filter? That's what I saw.
Okay, hold on. If we're gonna talk about animation, like I get they were trying to make it very different from the original show, and I like how they tried their very hardest to do that.
But are they all gonna be like that? Because the original
I think they are, but I liked how the other
webisodes.
webisodes were
Yeah, like they're actually
the
like
shorts.
Yeah,
Those were like the same anime, but it does cost a lot more money to do that, because I know that every single episode that they try to produce, they try to make it quote unquote movie quality. I believe that's what I think Jeremy said in an interview once.
With Adrian Agreste's face in the sky.
Yes, they probably spent it. That was probably about like $100. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
To have him plastered in our sky.
Bless.
at like 60%
Sunshine
opacity.
Child. Yes. But yeah, I like how they tried to make it different and very distinct, because the episodes are probably going to be something that's just like not canon, I think, because I don't want that dialogue to be canon at all.
Honestly.
The Notebook? What is that?
I couldn't deal with it. I was just like, I was watching it, I was like, is this... I understand it's for, you're targeting, like, a kids kind of demographic.
Exactly.
But it's like, you don't say, wow. It's like, that's such a plain notebook. I'd never buy that. It's like,
Hey man, I love plain notebooks. Like, hop off,
man.
Chloe.
Like, let me spread my butter, my cream cheese, my jam on all these plain notebooks. Sorry, I was distracted. I was just looking at the Korean episodes to answer your question.
I thought you were looking at bagels. That's why you said spread some cream cheese.
It's a New York thing, you know. You just look at bagels at 8:25
No,
p.m.
because they were plain notebooks.
Oh. What was I gonna say?
I'm not funny.
I feel like the script is also very... It felt like I was watching Star Wars Episode 3 again. And, like, I had PTSD from, like... God. Like, you know, Chloe had the higher ground, Marinette.
Yikes.
And there's sand and... yeah, I don't know.
Hate
But
sand.
I think they did keep all of the original English voice actors, which is something I appreciated. I would have not liked it, like, at all if they replaced them just for the webisodes.
You know what
yeah.
You know what I also didn't like? Like, even though it's, like, supposed to be just, like, a short little webisode thing, I hated how Julika's... The only thing that she said was, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. Like, where's Julika's character? She and Rose
I think she was the most, like, in character.
I know.
Honestly.
What was up with Alia?
Yeah. Let's be
True.
real.
I'm
Alia,
like...
are you okay?
I was like, what's happening?
You okay, honey?
We just...
Was Nino there?
He was.
Yeah,
he
he
even
walked
say
in at
didn't
anything?
say anything.
No, he
did
walked
not.
in at the end with Adrian.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, cool.
And then we got
like
Adrian-
that
we got
California
Adrian over
surfer
here.
dude voice.
Like, we got Adrian over here. He was like, "Wow, Marinette, you're so talented." And like,
Wow,
he
Marinette.
He wouldn't say that in Well, I mean, he probably would.
You know what was really weird, though?
Knowing
He's
the
a
English dub,
cinnamon roll.
probably.
The way how the art style looked, it just reminded me. I thought of like Bratz or like Polly Pocket.
You know what I thought of?
But like, and then it got like really anime at the end with like how Marinette was, and I was like, what just happened?
You know what I thought of when I saw it? You know those Flash games?
Like cool math games? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, like
cool
I get
math
you.
games, or like Dentist Ladybug.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Honestly, though. Okay.
Like, I mean, I appreciate that they want to give us more content, but it doesn't even help. I would like webisodes about, like, maybe the Miraculous Holders before, or maybe, like, more about...
characters.
Yeah, no, I like the
characters.
thing they did, like, where they used to see, like, Marinette's view of Adrian, Marinette's view of Chat Noir, like, the way
Chat
they used
Noir's
to.
view of Marinette. And
Yeah, you know,
Adrian's
that
view of
good
Ladybug.
thing.
And
Instead, we argue over a plain pink notebook where some sassy sunflower child who I've adopted, but that's not the point right now. Sorry, unpopular opinion, I like Chloe a lot.
I love Chloe, honestly.
I love Chloe! I can't wait for her redemption arc.
You know
I'm
what?
so
She reminds
psyched.
me of Khloe Kardashian, and I love Khloe Kardashian.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just
She
like
is
her because
me.
yellow's my favorite color.
Oh, okay. Well,
And also, no, I've seen a couple fan works that are like, wow, Chloe has potential. And
She
like,
does.
I'm
She
just,
does.
I'm
So
silently
excited.
praying. I'm praying.
See, for some reason, like, I remember the first time I saw Chloe, I'm just like, Sharpay. And I was like, oh, wait. But it's kind
Yikes.
I mean,
That's kind of accurate.
It's kind of accurate.
it is
Because
but we don't
High
have
School
Orion.
Musical 3, like, did you not see,
Is-
like, her
is
redemption
Adrian-
arc? She was great. I love her.
Is Adrian her Ryan?
No, Ryan was.
Oh, Sabrina's her Ryan.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, guys,
There
High
it
School Musical AU. Okay, but yeah, what was the thing I was about to say? Hopefully, I did forget what I was about to say because that's terrible.
You're terrible.
No.
Yeah, I actually appreciated like the music a little bit.
I mean, I'm just looking at it now, like...
From the Christmas special?
No,
oh, sorry.
the webisode.
No, the webisode. Their lips are really weird. Like, I don't mean to, like, call out the animation, but, like, 1 second Rose's lips are, like, a line, and the next second, they're, like, the entirety of her face.
Oh, like, you know what that reminds me of? Remember, like, with, like, the DSi, you had, like, Flipnote Hatena, and, like, you could, like,
Oh my God.
like, animate stuff?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I mean,
miss
like,
Flipnote.
I did, too.
Yeah.
Man, I used to animate so much.
Yeah. Oh, another. Okay. This was I can't speak English. This is what I was gonna say. Like, why are they so obsessed with that one notebook Rose has? She probably has other notebooks.
But she started crying, Izzy, you heartless
Okay.
monster.
I get it. We all have financial struggles, but I know that experience like firsthand. Okay. Like I struggle to like I can't even get my braces off yet. Okay, anyway, because of the struggle. But yeah, I mean, actually true. Notebooks are getting very expensive. I remember going like back to school shopping, and they're like $3 per nice notebook, and I was like, oh my God.
See,
No, okay, but the thing is, they're like, oh, we're gonna make your notebook special, but then they write inside
Okay, but
it.
why would they write in her notebook? She needs the pages.
Yeah,
Why didn't they like decorate the front?
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
thought
Marinette
they'd-
draw on the front?
like, I thought they'd, like, put stickers on it or something. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that'd
know,
be
you
cute.
know, I'm Marinette. I have my handy dandy stickers in my little purse here, along with Tiki.
Move aside, Tiki!
oh my goodness.
Throws Tiki out for scented stickers.
Yes.
Oh wow, is this a toy?
And that's how Chloe became the next miraculous holder.
Oh my God. I'm gonna talk about that too, or is that like a spoiler? We probably.
I mean,
shouldn't
it's
talk
really not a spoil. Well,
It is kind of, but
about-
I mean, the stuff has been around long enough that, like, if you didn't, like, the only way you'd know is if you're actively avoiding it. Okay, sorry, so if you don't want the spoilers about things that are happening, not yet, close your eyes and ears.
what? Oh,
Wait, why do they need to close their eyes?
are you gonna put like an
Yes.
image?
They-
Like, are you gonna like edit images like
Actually,
into the video?
yeah, no, we'll give you an annotation as to where
We'll
to
give you
click
a
back
visual.
again. So yeah. All right,
Okay,
so
so Chloe's gonna be,
the bee miraculous.
Queen Bee! Queen Bee!
I can't wait.
I'm so
very
hyped.
excited.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait until they
I'm so
Photoshop
hyped.
Barry Benson onto Chloe.
This is what gets you kicked out of our podcast.
B
Hey,
movie,
for
but
the
every
lack of
time
live-
Barry comes on
Okay,
screen, it's just
for the
Chloe
lack of
from
like
Miraculous
talking that I've
Ladybug.
done, let me at least have this, please.
You're right.
B movie, but every time Barry says B, it's replaced with Chloe screaming something about Ladybug.
Or Chloe's. Oh my! I can't wait till Chloe's transformation sequence happens.
It's gonna be so good!
She's gonna
Wait,
slay the game.
Wait, is she gonna tell Sabrina?
I don't think so, because you remember how she treats Sabrina in general.
Yeah, but like...
She'd probably
this
be
thing's-
like, "Ah, Sabrina doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, but like...
At
that wasn't
Nickelodeon,
fair.
hire me. Actually, at Netflix, hire me.
That reminds me
Oh,
of
that's
like
right!
Izzy.
They just moved to
Yeah,
Netflix.
what?
It like reminds me of like sometimes when me and Izzy got like really bored, we just read transcripts of the Miraculous Ladybug episodes.
It helps me voice act.
Yeah, but like
Yes!
there's what
Izzy
which
is
one-
our resident voice actor.
What did we
She's
do?
gonna be amazing one day.
we always read the
Oh, thank
Illustrator
you.
one.
Oh yeah, we always read the Illustrator one.
Oh god.
Hey,
Which
okay,
is a fan favorite. Actually,
Nathaniel's
unpopular,
okay. Wait,
unpopular opinion. Like, I don't think they really need to expand on Nathaniel's characterization at the moment. I think they need to expand on Nino and Alia because
Yeah,
we don't get
okay.
enough of them.
yeah.
Well, wait! Did you see the thing that was just released recently?
Yeah, with the zoo thing.
Thomas Astruc released like a series of images that he
We'll
drew.
put the images on screen.
You don't have to say that every time, Izzy.
Well, it's there.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, we'll
I
edit
was
this,
thinking
so
of
it'll be
something, but I
okay.
forgot.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Thomas Astruc released a series of images depicting what happened in the Animan episode. So we have something there, but like, are they still dating?
I would like to think so. Yes.
Oh, I just remembered.
I'd hope so.
So, I remember that when the English dub of Eve Illustrator came out, there was a lot of opinions about Nathaniel's voice. And I
that's right.
know we have like two sides of the spectrum where it's just like, wow, Nathaniel's voice actor should have been Chat Noir's, or it's just like,
Yeah.
no, he shouldn't have been, because like Izzy has a better like reasoning, like, like
Here's my opinion. That is very opinionated opinion. I do favor Bryce Papenbrook because I've gotten used to his voice as Adrian. At first, I was a bit like, it sounds a lot more like, Aaron from Attack on Titan. So I'm, whenever Adrian screams on screen, I'm just gonna be like, Aaron, get in the basement. Also, Attack on Titan Season 2 is gonna come out soon.
Finally.
That's cool.
I
Anyway,
thought
so
it
yeah,
died.
is my cosplay gonna be
I-
relevant again?
anyway.
Dang, that's right. Mine too.
Oh my god.
Well, I can't use my Hanji wig anymore. I cut it.
Boy, let me speak. Sorry. But yeah, it took a while to get used to Bryce's voice, but then I think it's a good choice. There are some voice acting choices that I probably wouldn't have made if I were a voice director, but I think Bryce and I'm also going to use Christina V as an example. They were really well casted. And
Well, I like Christina V a lot.
I do. Not even just as Ladybug, like just in general. But yeah. And Nathaniel's voice, it just imagine it with Adrian and his personality. It
God
doesn't
bless. God bless. Come on.
I mean,
Kidding?
I guess it's more of a Felix Agreste type of voice,
Oh, true. God.
I just died a bit
I
on
love
the
how
inside.
that's a thing. No, I actually love how that's a thing, like with Felix and Brigitte.
Nobody talks about Felix and Brigitte anymore, and it makes me like really sad. Like I never go on my dash and I see like Felix and Brigitte like often.
Well, that's because Thomas Astruc was like, yeah,
exactly,
that was
because
never a
Thomas
thing.
was like,
That's
don't
never
talk
gonna be a
about
thing."
Felix.
Well, I still
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah, Felix and Brigitte are great. That was
I think they could have had potential as a series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could have had a lot of character development for Felix.
Yo, I like the original video a lot, like the
PV?
The PV.
Yeah, the PV. I thought it was really cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there, and I hope they keep a lot of it for the rest of Miraculous Ladybug. Like, the whole thing, if you've seen the PV, there's, like, the scene, like, towards the end of it, where, like, the sky is super overcast and, like, overcast and orange. Listen, don't need your sass. your slass.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's like this big blimp, and Gabriel Agreste is in there, and
I
sucking
feel like they're
things
gonna
up.
save that for season 4 because they're anticipating.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I said anticipating. They're anticipating a season 4 and beyond for the series.
Wait,
but honestly,
really?
if it does, yeah, they are. If it does end at season 4, I'm content with it because season 1 was pretty well done, except for a few episodes. But we can get into that another time. But yeah, I'm more concerned about like the design of the characters because I really want to see some costume upgrades. Like,
Have we had like all the classmates be Akumas yet?
I think we have, other than Adrian and Marinette.
Well,
Has the
Thomas
principal
Astor
ever
couldn't-
been akumatized?
No, but we're talking about
no.
classmates, right?
Yeah.
But, like,
We'll
But
probably look that up
I
later.
mean, Thomas Astor confirmed that they'd never be akumatized.
Exactly,
like,
because Adrian's too used to being sad, and Marinette's too positive for her own good. So
he basically just said he didn't want like bad role models for kids.
yeah,
That makes sense. That's
I love
good.
how he reminds us that this is a kids show, and he doesn't listen to the fans all too much, but he does at the same time.
Yeah. But like, it's still nice to think about stuff like Chat Blanc and Marionette.
It is very, it's nice. I love how like he does know about that, and he like accepts it, but he won't make it canon, obviously. And I love how like a woman powered this show is at a lot of times, because sometimes it's also just because the fandom likes Chat Noir more than Ladybug, but that's the thing.
You know what I do like though? I like that Marinette is shown to have like flaws.
Yes, I do. I like that too.
I really like that. She's not like some stereotypical like, you know, like there are those shows where they have the white male character who has like 0 flaws.
Oh wait, here. I'll give you an example. Hi, I'm Jessica. I just moved into this town, and I think I'm an okay person. I just moved into this new school, and record scratch, pan to the main male protagonist. Oh, that's Jake. I have a huge crush on him.
That's like every movie ever.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's every 2000 movie. Oh, that's Jake. I have a crush on him. And so does every other person in the school. Especially pans to the most popular blonde girl in school. Especially her.
It's okay.
She's one
it's
problem.
Okay. You could have used the names.
I could have
Adrian
used
and Chloe.
Chloe.
Her name's
That's Jake.
Chloe.
That's Jake.
Okay. But yeah,
From State Farm.
That's what I was
totally
thinking.
got off topic. I got off topic. But yeah,
No, but yeah, Marinette has flaws. Like, she's, was it the Volpina episode where she
Yeah,
got, like, super jealous?
Oh yeah.
yes.
But then shot, too, because, like, what was it, 3rd episode
Even,
of
like,
French or whatever?
Even the video
With-
game, the gamer episode, she was shown to be selfish because she just wanted to be with like Adrian.
Yeah.
And he didn't even
I
think about it.
Yeah,
was
but
just
then
like,
at the end,
Yeah,
she was like,
yeah, but it was just like flaws.
Yeah.
because
I mean, it's nice to see that, though, because
Yeah,
like,
it's-
you see them learn from that.
yeah, like
Relatability.
I love female role models, but a lot of female role models from that was a weird way to say it.
Remodels?
Role models.
Let's
The intonation.
Say, yeah.
It's not the first time you've done that,
Give me
Izie.
a female character. Okay, let's say Wonder Woman. I love
boy.
Wonder Woman. She is a great role model when it comes to strength and feminism and being your own person. But sometimes she's just too perfect. I love how in Miraculous Ladybug, Marinette is very relatable. She's very, like, you can really, again, like, you could relate to her a lot because she's the same
Because
age as a
we've
lot
all
of
been there.
people.
We've all been there. We know what it's like to
Exactly.
be, like, in middle school and struggling with social...
Social
cues.
things, relationships, being a superhero, trying to sew things and not spill things.
I totally know that feel of being a superhero.
Oh yeah, I do too. Check out my cosplay Instagram at
Shut
Are we just gonna throw out like Instagram handles now?
I could put that in
We
the description.
can put them in there
Okay.
later. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll get your cosplay credit too, AJ. You enormously cute button.
No, I'm
Yes.
not.
Guys, AJ's adorable.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Okay, whatever you say.
You know what else is adorable?
Your cats.
Steven Universe, and we're gonna get back to Steven Universe in another episode, so we gotta stay tuned. for
Anyway,
that one.
thank you for listening. I think this is where we draw it to a close.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, what a lackluster way to
If you
end
stuck
our
around
first
with us
podcast.
for this long, thank you so much for listening. We'll be putting out more content very soon.
Like, comment, and
we'll put some
subscribe.
stuff- Oh, yeah, okay. We'll
That's
be
the thing
putting...
people do on YouTube.
Yeah, I think so. We'll also be putting out other information and... yeah.
Definitely follow our Tumblr, Stoop at tumblr.com. I know, it's great.
We also have a Twitter, right?
We
don't
do.
really
It's
go on
also
Twitter.
Stoop. It's okay. All our media is Stoop. Come talk to us on the Stoop for soup. That's very difficult to say.
Ask us
Try
questions.
saying that 5 times.
Oh yeah, definitely send us questions. If you like the show, great. Thank you so much for listening. If you didn't,
Yeah, that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinion.
yeah, you especially.
Especially me and some people that we're going to bring onto this podcast very soon. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and give us some ideas. You know, we'd love ideas.
Because we don't know what to talk about.
Like, we do have some stuff lined up, like, you know, Steven Universe and Miraculous Ladybug. And we're probably going to talk about Stranger Things. And probably going to talk about movies and stuff, too. And I'll probably
Listen,
be
we
doing
have
a
to do
section
a whole
on...
episode on, like, Mystic Messenger,
Oh, yeah, that
Stalking.
too. Yonder Simulator is on our list, also.
Oh.
Anyway, some new content for you to
yeah.
look forward to. Thank you for sticking with us. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yes!
That was really late. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we're recording.
Okay, start with several seconds of... Okay,
Hello,
start
everyone,
with
it is
several
Mark
seconds
of
of silence.
Oh my.
Okay.
Wait. No. Top of the morning to you,
It's your turn. You gotta do like a PewDiePie impression or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, brush.
You're the
My
actual
name
European one.
is-
No.
PewDiePie. That was really cringy. Okay. I totally forgot the other names though. Like they're okay. Other than Voltus 5 and the other Gundam series,
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers doesn't count.